Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. For today I'm so excited because I'm going to be reviewing the new Midnight Moth palette from Electrum Cosmetics. They also sent me over 13 of their single shadows, and then lastly I have 3 of their multi-chrome flakes to go over. So if you want to see some looks, closest, swatches, all the things with this collection, then please stick around for today's video and make sure you are subscribed before leaving today, and let's go ahead and get into it. First things first, let me go ahead and read you all some information on this new collection. The Midnight Moth features 5 sparkly shifting multi-chromes, 1 holochrome, and 6 mattes. The palette is magnetic and they do have a mirror. I'm so excited about the mirror and I love the packaging. This palette retails for $60 and the release date is May 31st at 1 p.m. EST. This is a pre-order and it will be open for 1 full week and it will end on June 8th. If you're curious, this palette will ship the week of July 29th. When I tell you, I feel like this color story was made for me. It is absolutely breathtakingly beautiful. It's right up my alley. There is also a 12-piece single bundle which features 6 sparkle chromes, 3 holochromes, and 3 multi-chromes, and the bundle will be $170, which there's a value of $189, and you're saving $20. And there's also 1 Kaleidoscope Multichrome that is not part of the 12-piece bundle, and that's going to retail for $18 sold separately. And there's also going to be 3 multi-chrome flake pigments, and they're going to retail for $8 each. I do not have it with me, but this collection also has 3 multi-chrome glosses and they're going to retail for $10 each, and their glosses look insanely beautiful. So for this video in particular, I'm going to pretty much be focusing on the Midnight Moth palette. I really want to dedicate for 3 looks with this palette, so let me go ahead and zoom you in because I need to get this on my face right now. Okay, so first I want to go into Nightshade, this soft, elegant pink. I have not swatched these yet. I know y'all have seen swatches. Oh, this is such a beautiful, this is the type of pink that I can get by, you know? It is so pretty, almost like a little bit of like taupiness to it. I love it. So I have to hurry. We are about to go grocery shopping, and since the last clip, let me tell you what all has gone down. My kids woke up, I cooked breakfast, cleaned the house, you know, made coffee, got everyone ready for the day, just been doing everything, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to make it my goal to get this one look created before I leave. So I'm kind of in a rush, but I have not thought about anything other than this palette since I got it in the mail yesterday. I'm going to drag that on the lower lash line as well. Guys, when I saw this color story, I gasped like on my phone. I was like, oh, it is seriously just like me and a palette. And whenever I found out that I was getting it in PR, I was just beyond excited. I would have definitely purchased this palette because, I mean, it is such a grungy, but like shimmery, fall, everyday kind of dream. And I just feel inspired, so I'm excited to create some looks. Okay, I need to go into this beautiful grungy shade right here, and I want to build that up. I just want to see how the mattes layer on with one another. I don't know if I've ever tried their matte formula, but their shimmers, oh, let me tell you what, they are like the sparkliest shimmers that I've seen. They are intense and next level shine. Like, I don't even know how she gets that many sparkles in one shadow. It is next level. Now that we have the crease situation completed, I want to go into a shimmer. I'm going to go, I don't know, they're all so pretty. I think I'm going to go into Dead of Night first, and this one is actually a holochrome, and I'm going to put that on my lid, and then we'll go from there. This is so, oh my god, guys, I wish y'all could feel this. It's textured, but like in the best way possible. It kind of reminds me almost like a Terra Moon kind of feel. Oh, with like a little bit of squish. Oh, I love it. I would recommend using a primer down so you don't get as much fallout, so it has something to kind of stick to. This shade is so pretty. I feel like whenever I use this in the future, I would probably use this more as like a topper because the base is pretty translucent, but the sparkles just take it to the next level. I don't know which one I want to go into next. Moonlit, it looks almost like a neutrally, but in the mirror, do you see how it's green? It is so shifty and so beautiful. So I think I'm going to put that kind of like in the outer part, and then I'll blend them together. We're just going to throw on all kinds of shimmers. I'm going to go into a little bit of Twilight and put that on the outer corner and just pack it on. Ooh, I'm excited about this one. So far, I found out that the mattes, they perform nicely. Like, they blend with one another very well. No, nothing patchy. It's just more like a buildable formula, which I personally prefer that type of formulation. So far, so good with the matte shades. I like overtoned my hair, and I told my husband, I was like, this is what I'm gonna look like when I have gray hair. Okay, for the inner corner, I want to pop into Luna. I want to feel that texture because this one looks pretty smooth. This one is just outstanding, like the way it looks. It is so shifty. I've seen it like pink, purple, teal, gold. It's honestly like a little rainbow shade. And on my inner corner, it looks pretty yellow, goldy leaning. It is stunning. And yes, this one is not very, that's what I do when I fall out. This one is not very textured. It is pretty thin and flattering as far as like a multi-chromes go. Okay, so let me go over the textures of the 3 multi-chromes that I just used. So Dead of Night, she's textured, flaky, chunky. You have to like smooth it out over the lid, but it gives such an intensity to the overall eye look, and I know it is going to be so shifty. And then Moonlit, this one is pretty, it's not as smooth as Luna, but it's not as textured as Dead of Night. It's still very flattering on my eyes. I didn't notice anything weird. The shade Dead of Night did kind of enhance my texture a little bit, but that's what you get. It's like the name of the game with some chunky shimmers, but I was able to blend it out. And I love Luna. It is very thin and just very flattering, a beautiful, you could use it as like a topper and it will transform any look. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish, oh my goodness, the liner, mascara, and then I'll come back and show you the finished look. Okay guys, so this is the finished look for look number 1. Now let me turn down the brightness. Here we have it under low lighting. It is next level sparkly, guys. It is so beautiful. Not necessarily like a shifty, like intense. There are some in the palette that are just next level shift, but I'm loving this look. Let me get a mirror because there is slight shifts, but let me just see if you can see it like in the mirror. Maybe you can, maybe you can't, but it definitely is a shifting gold, blue, teal. I see some green in there. I'm here for it. So now I'm going, well, I'm gonna go get some groceries, and maybe this afternoon I'll wash my makeup off and do looks 2 and 3. So let's move on to the next few looks. So for looks 2 and 3, I used the beautiful grungy yellow shade as my transition and to blend out other shades. That's just like my go-to when it comes to a transition look. And I'll kind of do both looks at the same time. For look number 2, my main goal for this one was for it to be like very fiery. So I use those beautiful shimmers in the palette to give it a nice shift and make it really pop and warm tone. But the shade Nightfall, it's almost, I thought it was going to be more like a burgundy, but it was pretty pink, and I really did enjoy that one. I thought it was beautiful, blended out with everything. And then Twilight, I honestly really enjoyed that purple as well to kind of help tie everything together. And for look number 3, this look I wanted it to be a little green, a little grungy with some pops of purple. That's another look that I love, a beautiful combination. But honestly, I really enjoy both of these looks. I honestly had a lot of fun kind of creating them at the same time as well. Very easy looks. I didn't use many shades, and the overall look blew my mind. I enjoyed both of them. Now I have used every single shade in the palette, and there are no duds. They are all beautiful in their own unique special way. I really hope y'all enjoyed looks 2 and 3. I love them so much. Before I wrap up my thoughts, I want to swatch these live. Y'all know I'm going to do a little bit of setting spray. This is just Wet n Wild, just like so you can see it. Look at that self tanner. I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. I'm going to do Unveil, this beautiful purple, blue, pink. It is just, I mean, I'm not going to repeat myself. They are all insane. Okay, now this is Luna. You guys, this is the prettiest, or one of the prettiest, like not iridescent, because it's got like a purple pinky base, but for like an inner corner pop, like, I could keep going. Y'all see, you'll see that it's getting me flustered. Okay, now let's go in with one of my favorites. It's like the red fiery chrome, and it can shift to a gold, to a green. It is magical. It is stunning. Holy moly. In the camera, it honestly looks a little purple. Oh, it is so pretty. Let's see. Now let's do this beautiful green blue shade over here at my pinky. It's like, come on, you can do it, little pinky. I'm gonna have to do another one because my pinky did not do that justice. So let's go ahead, wipe my finger off, and let's do it again. Okay, here we go. Oh my goodness. Holy moly. Y'all are seeing green and I'm seeing blue and teal, and now you see gold and green. It is crazy. This shade is so magical, and I know like on my eyes for the most part I mix several shades just to try out the formula, but if you just go in with one all over your lid, that's where it's really like gonna shine and be very magical and shifty, because if you mix a lot of them, like they kind of all blend together beautifully. But if you want to get the most out of one shadow, just use one all over your lid and blend like a matte on top or like under it. So pretty. Okay, I have two more shimmers to swatch. Let's see, Moonlit and Dead of Night. I'll swatch these right here. they are insane. I'm gonna do another swatch. I didn't get enough on my finger. Wow. I can keep going. I get a little bit more of Dead of Night because it like all flaked off on me. I see this one is the hollow chrome, and you can see yellow. I see like a beautiful crazy violet shift to the side. Look at that. How pretty. I need to get my mirror. I just wish I could do these justice. They are incredible. I hope I have time to do beautiful swatches because it's been wild. Excuse the hair. I don't even know if I said that earlier in the voiceover, but I just got out of the shower. I mowed the yard. We got groceries, so it's been like a day. And there they are in the mirror. They are so magical. Incredible. Wow. Like my left hand. I don't even know how to do this with my left hand. Alright, here's the other side. I mean, just next level. Beautiful. Wow. I just want to look at these all day. I'm obsessed. I'm gonna go wash my hands, and then we'll get into my thoughts. Okay guys, so let me kind of wrap up my thoughts. I did not get to test the flakes because I have very sensitive eyes, and since I mowed the yard today, my eyes have really bad allergies and they're just like on another level right now. So I'm not able to test these, but make sure you're following me on Instagram because I definitely plan to use these. And same thing with the singles. I did not implement them today because I wanted to really focus on the palette, but guys, they are next level beautiful. I cannot wait to dive in. I have not even done swatches, so like I said a minute ago, if you want to see more looks with the singles, make sure you follow me on Instagram, or just leave a comment that you want me to do like a YouTube short, and I will definitely do that for you. If you have any singles that you would like to see, list it down below, and I will either make a short on YouTube or an Instagram reel, so you let me know what works best for y'all. Okay, now let's get into Midnight Moth. I'm honestly speechless. Whenever I saw the reveal of the packaging, it just captivated me. The color story, I just stopped in my tracks and I was like, it looks like it was made for me. I'm not even kidding. The formula, it is so beautiful, next level, intense, shifty, sparkly, all the things. As far as like the mattes go, they are a very buildable formula. You don't get max pigmentation right on the first dip. I had to dip into each shade a few times, but that is my personal preference, so I did want to note that. I didn't have any powder kick up, like they're not too soft where they dust away. I love the matte formula. I'm pretty sure this is the first time that I've ever tried Electrum's mattes, and they are beautiful. Now as far as the shimmers go, y'all saw saw. You saw how beautiful they are. That's what you get with Electrum. They have such a beautiful special formula. And this palette in particular, you get a variety of different shimmers. So you don't get any that are like super squishy wet that would like crease on you. You get some that are smooth. Luna's very smooth. You get a few that are more like dry, but not in a bad way, because they look so flattering on the eyes. They're not very chunky. And you do get 1, 2, I would say 3 that are more textured, flaky, but they are able to smooth out on the lid. I would recommend, I personally don't do this. I don't care if I get fallout, but either do your eyeshadow first, or make sure you have a really good tacky base on your eyes so you don't get fallout. Or if you don't want to do that, put powder underneath your eyes. That way when you're done, you can just kind of like swoop the powder away. But as far as formulation goes, 10 out of 10. I had so much fun using this to create these 3 looks. I cannot, like, I don't even know how I'm going to test other palettes, because I just feel so inspired to create with this, and especially mixing these mattes with their new singles. Like, I cannot wait to dive into that tomorrow. As far as like the overall packaging goes, I know I said like I really do love the packaging, but I'm so excited that they added a mirror. That is crucial for me, and I'm so happy. Whenever I opened it, I was like, oh my god, they actually added a mirror. So that was really exciting. And on the front of it, it says embrace your magic. So as you can see, I had an excellent time with this palette. I am so excited, and just I already know come December when I do my yearly ranking, this is going to be way at the top. I already know it, because these are my tones. I love these tones and shades. They just look so good on my skin complexion. So definitely let me know. Are you going to be picking this one up? Are you duping it? Are you skipping it? Is it on your wish list? Are you going to try to just get a few items? Are you more of like a singles girly and you just want to pick up a few individual shades to kind of have a little bit of the Midnight Moth collection? Please let me know down below. But that's going to do it for today's video. Wherever you are in the world, I hope you're doing well. I hope that you are healthy, happy, and safe. Stay beautiful. Bye, guys.